Some of you may know the story of how these two met, but today I have the great honour of sharing some of the highlights from their 3-year relationship with you. Yes, they admit that things moved pretty fast and they got engaged after 2.5 years of dating. But having spent some time with Mary and Stan, they're clearly such a perfect match that it makes me wonder what took them so long to find each other.
Mary, my love, my partner, my confidant. I feel so blessed and fortunate to be standing here today beside you. I think back to our journey together so far. I've had some rough waters and I'm so thankful you've always been by my side, supporting me and loving me unconditionally.
Stanley, coming up with these words was not very easy. For someone who talks so much, I couldn't believe I was struggling to find the right words to say. I realise the type of love you show me is a feeling and doesn't need many words to describe. But for today, I'll give it a try. If I had to try to summarise my feelings for you, it would be that you are my home.
When I asked you out formally under the Pilbara stars, naming a star together, and seeing the wonder in your eyes at learning your first constellation, to now watching you find those constellations and stars brings me warmth and joy. I hope to continue learning and sharing in the many wonders of the world with you.
Since the moment you poured me that cup of tea at Yumcha, you are my home. You taught me about the stars, and you even named one after me. And although I protest, Misa will always have a little place in both our hearts. In a place so far away from home, you made me feel safe and at ease. You care so silently and so lovingly that I sometimes forget to thank you for the smallest of gestures that you do for me. You make me laugh, smile, and sometimes cry. But it's really just because of how afraid I am of living a life without you.
You have been there for me, showing me overwhelming love, kindness and affection, keeping me on my toes and making sure I clean the pots properly. You are my greatest love and make me a better person every day. I vow to be with you always, in good times, when the waves are calm and steady, to continue travelling the world together, sharing laughter, create joyful memories and great food.
You are the most patient person I've ever met, except when there's a queue for absolutely anything, especially food. So in the spirit of vows, I have a few to make. I promise to be there, even for the times that you don't realise that you need me, I'll be there. I promise to be honest, open and respectful in communicating with you and be your unwavering support in all your endeavours. I vow to learn how to love you in all the ways, and not just the ways that I like to be loved. That includes promising to eat all the fish that you cook for me, as long as you stick around to save me from the bones. I promise when the time comes, and that if we're blessed, to be a good mother and create a loving home, because I know that you'll be an amazing father.
It gives me great pleasure to announce that Mary and Stan, you are now husband and wife. You may kiss.
When I look into your eyes, I see your future.
In the bad times, when the waves are bumpy and uneasy, I vow to be your anchor and your biggest supporter, and to cook you chicken congee when you're sick. I promise to love you with all my heart, and together build a life full of happiness and fulfillment, now and forever.
Anyone here who knows you would know how selfless and warm you are, and I'm grateful that I get a chance to experience that warmth for the rest of my life. You are my partner, my equal, and my greatest supporter. I love you with every piece of my heart, and I vow to cherish you until we're old and grey. Here's to our forever.